Welcome back to Career Post. Today we will see about Inspector Post Examination 2024 Paper-2 Set A tentative key, and this is not a departmental key. Let us see, this is for educational purposes only. The disclaimer is, what is the amount of financial grant in case of death of GDS due to terrorist activity, dacoity while in duty? The answer is D, that is 1,50,000. It is this question is given from the welfare schemes of GDS. There will be some 2 pages for GDS welfare scheme as well as the departmental welfare scheme. They have given from these 2 pages. What is the full form of QCBS in the context of GFR 2017? It is, the answer is D, that is quality and cost based selection, rule 192 of GFR 2017. What is the full form of NSDL? The answer is C, that is National Securities Depository Limited, NSDL. What is the financial power of head of the postal division for petty works per annum per departmental buildings? It is answer is C, that is 10,000. 4A of Schedule 3 of financial powers of head of the division. What is the amount of financial assistance granted for starting a crèche? It is 60,000 non-recurring grant. Answer is C. It is from the welfare schemes dated 18/9/2020. As per Rule 611A in Chapter 11 Miscellaneous Rules of Postal Manual Volumes 2, while naming the post office, the spelling of the name of the post office should be verified from dash and confirmed by dash. The answer is local revenue. It should be verified from the local revenue records and should be confirmed by the Regional Director of Surveyor General of India. As per FHB Volume 2, provisional gratuity sanctioned by competent authority in respect of a retired government servant whose pay and allowances immediately before retirement were being drawn on establishment pay bills shall be drawn separately for each gratuity by the head post offices in which he last served in the form number and disbursed to the gratuent. The answer is ACG 108 D as per 123 FHB Volume 2. As per General Provident Fund CS Rules 1960, every nomination shall be made in the form set forth in the dash schedule. It is the first schedule, Rule 5.3 of CCS GPF Rules 1961. What is the amount of financial assistance granted to the Central Postal Ladies Organization and its subordinates organization? It is 25,000. And from the welfare it is given, this dated 18/9/2020. As per Postal Manual Volume 4, premature retirement is a retirement which can be taken out at any time after a government servant has completed dash years of qualifying service. It is 30 years of qualifying service as per Rule 105 of Chapter 4 of Postal Manual Volume 4. As per CCS Leave Rules 1972, no government servant shall be granted leave of any kind for a continuous period of exceeding, it is 5 years. Rule 12.1 of Chapter 2 of CCS Leave Rules 1972. Which rule of fundamental rules states that the power of interpreting these rules is reserved to the President? It is FR 8 from FRSR. As per Children's Educational Allowance Scheme, hostel subsidy is applicable only in respect of child studying in residential education institution located at least dash kilometers from the residence of the government servant. It is 50 kilometers as per this OM. What is the amount of financial assistance given to the departmental employee in case of death? It is 10,000 as per this OM 18/9/2020. So many questions have been given from this welfare schemes of GDS as well as welfare schemes for the departmental employees. As per GFR 2017, a procuring entity may debar a bidder or any of its successors from participating in any procurement process until procurement process undertaken by it for period not exceeding dash years if it determines that the bidder has breached the code of integrity. It is 2 years. It can be debarred. Then as for FHB Volume 2, who is personally responsible for all money transactions of the RMS division and for correctness of the accounts connected therewith? It is head record officer as per rule 68A of FHB volume 2 chapter 5. As per Postal Manual volume 6 volume 4, the superintendent must keep up a register of sanctioned establishments for his division, in which form it is ACG 19A rule 537 of volumes 4 it is given from. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about lapse of sanctions? It is rule 30 of GFR 2017. As per rule 625 of Postal Manual volume 2, the entries in the correspondence register should be numbered in a consecutive series commencing from, it should be from 1st of April of every year. Rule 625 of Postal Manual volume 2. As per FHB volume 2, on the death of a pensioner, payment of arrears of any arrears actually due may be made to his heirs, provided that they apply within dash of his death. It is 1 year. That is from rule 127 1B of FHB volume 2. As per FHB volume 1, if advance is drawn, then the time limit for submission of LTC claim is within how many months of completion of return journey? It is 1 year. Sorry, 1 month. It is from 1 month. That is rule 27 of FHB volume 1. Which rule of GFR 2017 states that it is mandatory for ministries and departments to receive all bids through e-procurement portals in respect of all procurements? It is 161. Okay, answer is A. What is the maximum grant that may be sanctioned for setting up of a recreation club? It is 25,000 as per this OM 18/9/2020. As per FHB volume 1, what is the major head of account of expenditure for postal services? It is 3201 as per rule 72 of FHB volume 1. And you should understand that 4552, it is the capital outlay on northeastern areas. 7610 is loans to the government servants, etc. 2016 is audit. I think in the key they have given a different answer, but the exact answer is 3201. As per Postal Manual volume 2, officers in charge of officers should prepare indents in form dash or form general 18 for articles of stock required for use in their offices. It is SK2, that is 277 of Postal volume 2. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about maintenance contract? It is rule 169 of GFR 2017. Maximum value of stamp to be kept in stock for non-gusted postmaster shall be fixed by, it should be fixed by the divisional head as per rule 4 of FHB volume 2 chapter 2. As per Postal Manual volume 4, a superintendent of post offices should submit to the head of the circle on the first of each month a written in the form dash of the applications for pension or gratuity which are pending in his division or office at the close of the preceding month. It is EST 52 as per rule 107 of Postal Manual volume 4. CCS pension rules 1972 apply to government servants appointed on or before which date? It is 30th of December 2003. This is as per rule 2 of CCS pension rules 1972. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division to purchase per annum furniture and fittings for HHG HO in his division? It is 50,000 as per rule 2D of schedule 3 of schedule of financial powers of postal division head. As per Postal Manual volume 2, in the office of superintendent of post offices, which of the file head is used for the class of correspondence, robberies, loss and frauds, serious irregularities committed by the post office officials? It is F. F is for fraud. Rule 637 of Postal Manual volume 2. What is the amount of financial assistance to the Residents Welfare Association? It is 30 rupees per residential quarter per annum. Answer is A. And rule 12 of welfare schemes dated 18/9/2020. As per FHB volume 2, the receipt and disposal of all miscellaneous sums received by the officials of railway mail service from various sources are entered in the register TCB. Its form is ACG 51. That is rule 71 of FHB volume 2. As per rule 611 in chapter 11 miscellaneous rules of Postal Manual Volume 2. When displayed in straight line with flags of other countries, the national flag shall be on the extreme right, and if any observer were to stand in the center of the row on the flags facing the audience, the national flag should be to his extreme right. So the answer is A. This is as per 611.3 of volume 2. As per volume 4 in the new pension scheme, it is mandatory to invest a dash percentage of pension wealth in an annuity. It is 40%. Rule 149 of Postal Manual Volume 4. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division to purchase per annum furniture and fittings for the gusted HO in his division? It is 75,000. And here it is 2D of schedule 3 of schedule of financial powers of the division head. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about remission of disallowances by audit and writing of overpayment made to the government servants? It is rule 32. That is, answer is B. Out of the 5 students in each group, which would be awarded for incentive for excellence in academic achievement for 10th 12th class for the children of departmental employees, what is the amount of incentive for the student with the third position in the circle? It is 4,200 as per this welfare OM. Which rule of GFR 2017 provides with the definition of goods? It is rule 143. As per FHB volume 2, a cash abstract dash is kept by each head record office and sub record office in which the money transactions of the office itself are exhibited. The answer is D. ISCG 33 as per rule 70 of volume 5 of RMS accounts of FHB 2. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division to purchase per annum furnitures and fittings of subdivisional office in his division? The answer is 15,000. 2D of schedule 3. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, in the first class head post offices, which of the file head is used for class of correspondence, creation and revision of establishments, opening and closing of post offices and mail lines, changes in the status of office? It is A. Establishment. 6. Rule 637 of Postal Manual Volume 2. Which rule in the GFR 2017 lists out the fundamental principles of public buying for all procurements, including the procurement of works? It is rule 144. As per Postal Manual Volume 4 in new pension scheme, in cases where the employee leave the scheme before 60 years of age, dash percentage of pension wealth is mandatory for investment. It is 80%. From the NPS rules it is given. What is the amount of financial assistance to families of deceased GDS to meet immediate expenses following death, irrespective of whether the death occurred during the duty or outside the duty? It is 10,000 rupees. From the welfare scheme they have given this question. What is the full form of PRAN? It is permanent retirement account number. As per FHB volume 2, head post offices and other offices where the authorized stamp balance is above 500 will maintain a register in dash showing in details the balances of postage stamps of each denomination. The answer is D, that is ACG 85. It is given from note 3 of rule 65 of FHB volume 2. What is the amount of financial assistance in case of death of GDS due to riots, attacks by robbers and terrorists while not on duty? The answer is 12,000. It is from point number 3 of welfare scheme OM dated 18/9/20. Which article of Constitution of India stipulates that contracts legally binding on the government have to be executed in writing by officers specially authorized to do so? It is Article 299(1) of Constitution of India. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about procurement of goods required on mobilization? It is 146 rule. What is the financial power of the head of the division for purchase of equipments and consumables connected with computers and other equipment? The answer is 5,000 in each case. And rule 2C of schedule of powers of head of the postal division. Okay, next. In the definition of fundamental rules, administrator means it is administrator of the union territory as per rule 1A of chapter 2 of FRSR. What is the amount of scholarship granted to SC/ST employees for departmental examination for promotion to the cadre of IPO, IRM, JAO, AO examination and similar cadres? That is 1800 rupees as per Rule 14F of Welfare Scheme dated 18/9/2020 OM. As per Rule 619 of Chapter 11 Miscellaneous Rules of Postal Manual Volume 2, in communicating with officers of the department, which of the following subscription should be used at the end of the letter? The answer is yours faithfully, Rule 169 of Postal Volume 2. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about the electronic reverse auction? It is Rule 167 of GFR 2017. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about standards of financial propriety? The answer is Rule 21. As per Rule 539 of Postal Volume 4, the interval for periodical review of LHG and HHG SOs is how much? It is every 3 years as per Rule 539B of Volume 4. I am quoting the rule number so that it will be useful for you to refer. Under NPS, the subscriber shall be allowed to withdraw only a maximum of 3 times during the entire tenure of subscription. So the answer is B from NPS rules. GPF rules came into force from which date? It is 1/4/1960. As per classification and inventory of stock under Postal Manual Volume 2, perishable articles is classified in which of the following? It is stores as per Rule 269B of Volume 2. As per Service Discharge Benefit Scheme 2010, Service Discharge Benefit Scheme is mandatory for the new GDS entering into the service with effect from 1/1/2011. As per this OM 19/2010, what is the amount of financial assistance in case of death of GDS due to accident while on duty? It is 25,000 as per this OM. As per FHB Volume 2, TCB format is intended for entry of all sums actually received and paid by the treasurer. It is ACG 2, Appendix number 6 of FHB Volume 2. Which rule of fundamental rules states that no power may be exercised or delegated under the rules except after consultation with the Ministry of Finance? It is FR 7. From FRSR it is given. What is the amount of financial assistance in case of accident of GDS while being on duty requiring hospitalization for more than 3 days? It is 5,000. Point number 7 of this OM 18/9/2020. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about authorities competent to purchase goods? It is Rule 145. As per GFR 2017, who shall watch the realization of miscellaneous demands of government not falling under the ordinary revenue administration, such as contribution from state governments, local funds, contractors and others towards the establishment charges? Answer is Accounts Officer, Rule 17 of GFR 2017. What is the financial power of the head of the Postal Division to sanction non-recurring contingent expenditure, powers for which are not provided for specifically? It is up to 5,000 in each case. Rule 2A of Schedule of Financial Powers of Dual Head. Which of the following are true as per GFR 2017? Unless specifically authorized by any rule or order made by the competent authority, no sums shall be credited as revenue by debt to suspense head. The answer is B, that is 1 and 3 are true. This one is correct. Unless specifically authorized by any rule or order made by the competent authority, no sums shall be debited as revenue by the credit to suspense head. That is wrong. The credit must follow and not precede actual realization. So that is wrong. The debit must follow and not precede actual realization. That is correct. So these are the 2 points. So the answer is B. What is the full form of GEM? Government e-market. Okay. What is the it is as per 149, Rule 149 of GFR. What is the amount of scholarship granted to SC/ST employees for departmental examination for promotion to the cadre of junior accounts in the postal accounts, UDCs and other similar cadres? It is 1200 rupees as per this OM. As per FHB volume 2, the head of the office classified cash book form number is record of transactions of the head office, including the transactions of subordinate office within the jurisdiction of the head office. It is ACG 4, appendix 6 of FHB volume 2. What is the rate of monthly contribution to CGHS for employees drawing pay in the pay level 6 as per 7th CPC? It is 450 rupees from CGHS guidelines. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses the procedure for communication of sanctions? It is Rule 29. As per Postal Manual Volume 4, casual leave should be noted in the loose sheets in the form. It is in the form EST 50. Rule 102 of Postal Volume 4. Which of the following is true as per SDBS 2010? A Gramin Dak Sevak, if she wishes to exit at any point of time after attaining the age of 58 years, he can withdraw 30% of the accumulations and has to invest 70% of the accumulation for purchase of life annuity from any of the life insurance company authorized by the IRDA. It is wrong. And as at the time of discharge from service also, the Gramin Dak Sevak would be required to invest a minimum of 50% of accumulations to purchase a life annuity from any authorized life insurance company duly approved by IRDA. These two are wrong, so the answer is D. As per CCS commutation of pension rules 1981, a government servant shall be entitled to commute for a lump sum payment of an amount not exceeding dash percentage of his pension. It is 40%. Rule 5.1 of CCS commutation pension rules. What is the amount of financial assistance from GDS in case of natural calamities like fire and floods? The answer is 5,000 as per the OM. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division for maintenance of gardens? It is 1,000 rupees per month in each case as per Rule 3G of Schedule of Financial Powers of Division Head. The maximum amount of study leave which may be granted to the government servant other than Central Health Service Officer shall be ordinarily dash months at any one time, that is 12 months, and during his entire service is 24 months in all. So the answer is D, and Rule 51(1)A of CCS Leave Rules 1972. Which rule of fundamental rules states that the pay and allowances of government servant who is dismissed or removed from service cease from the date of such a dismissal or removal? The answer is A, FR 52. What is the amount of financial assistance given to departmental employee in case of natural calamities, fire and floods? The answer is 4,500. As per FHB Volume 2, flat rate remuneration calculated is based on the formula recommended by. The answer is Patankar Committee, Rule 33 of FHB Volume 2. As per 1st September 2010 notification for introduction of the scheme, the eligibility criteria to join SDBS stated that the existing Gramin Dak Sevaks who are left with how many years? 3 years or less service as on 1/1/11 shall not be eligible to join the SDBS. So this is as per Rule 3A2 of SDBS OM dated 1/4/2011. What is the full form of PFRDA? That is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. What is the full form of, what is the form number 8 in the CGGAS? The answer is a form for nominations for benefits. This is as per this OM. As per CCS commutation of pension rules 1981, an applicant shall make a nomination in dash form along with the application conferring on one or more persons the right to receive the commuted value of pension. It is Form 5, Rule 7 of CCS commutation of pension rules 1981. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division for hot and cold weather charges? It is up to 5,000 in each case. Rule 3.1 of Schedule of Financial Powers. Fundamental rules came into force with effect from which date? It is 1/1/1922. It is given in FR 1 of FRSR. As per FHB volume 2 for bill mail service, the minimum quantity of articles to be posted at a time is 5000 as per rule 9 of FHB volume 2. As per CEA scheme, the children education allowance and hostel subsidy increase by 25% whenever a DA increases by 50% as per rule 2E of DOPT order dated 17/7/2018, under which subsection an additional deduction for investment up to 50,000 in NPS Tier 1 account is available exclusively to the NPS subscribers. It is under section 80 CCD 1B. Next question. What is the amount of financial assistance given to a departmental employee in case of death due to terrorist robbers activity while not on duty? It is 15,000 as per this OM. As per Rule 8.1 of GFR 2017, under Article 284 of Constitution, all monies received by or deposited with any officer employed in connection with the affairs of Union in his capacity as such, other than revenues or public monies raised or received by the government shall be paid into the public account as per Rule 8.11 of GFR 2017. As per GFR 2017, CCS pension rules 1972 came into force with effect from 1/1/1972. Next question is, as per GFR 2017, performance security should remain valid for what period beyond the date of completion of all contractual obligations of the supplier, including warranty obligations? It is 60 days. That is Rule 171(2) of GFR 2017. As per fundamental rules, dash is the strength of the service or a part of service sanctioned as a separate unit. It is the cadre. So the answer is D. And for 9.4 under chapter 2 of FRSR, as per CEA scheme, an upper age limit for Divyangan children has been set as 22 years. In case of other children, the age limit will be dash years or till the time of passing 12th class, whichever is earlier. The answer is 20 years as per this OM dated 17/7/2018. Which of the following was supposed to maintain the data or records as well as transmit the data to the trustee bank for SDVS? 2010 for Gramin Dak Sevaks. It is Central Record Keeping Agency as per this OM 1/4/2011. What is the major head of accounts for postal receipts? It is 1201 as per Rule 48 of Postal FHB Volume 2. As per Postal Manual Volume 4, for premature retirement, government servant has to give a notice in writing to the appointing authority at least 3 months before the date on which he wishes to retire. So that is as per Rule 105 of Postal Manual Volume 4. What is the amount of financial assistance given to the departmental employee in case of death while on duty due to accidents? It is 15,000 as per this OM. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division for renting of buildings in B1 and B2 cities without FRAC for office use? It is 4,000 per month as per Rule 3C of the financial powers. What is the full form of RFP in context of GFR 2017? It is request for proposal as per Rule 186 of GFR 2017. As per FHB Volume 2, in case the BNPL bulk customer fails to make the payment by due date, the penalty at a rate of 12% on the amount of bill shall be imposed from the bill date. That is Rule 22D of FHB Volume 2. CCS commutation of pension rules 1981 came into force with effect from 1st July of 1981. Answer is C. As per Rule 1.2 of CCS commutation pension rules, which rule in GFR 2017 lists the responsibility of controlling officer in respect of budget allocation? That is Rule 26. As per FHB Volume 2, an amount of dash has been prescribed as security deposit in philately deposit account. It is 200 as per Rule 15 of FHB Volume 2. What is the rate of monthly contribution to CGHS for employees drawing pay in the pay level 12 as per 7th CPC? It is 1,000 rupees given from CGHS guidelines. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, master schedule of forms should be thoroughly reviewed after every 5 years. Rule number 288 of Postal Volume 2. During the period of child care leave, the concerned government servant shall be paid -% of salary, that is the 100% of salary for the first 365 days, and at a percentage of 80% of salary for the next 365 days. This is as per this OM number 8 dated 38/2019 DOPT. The Chief Information Commissioner shall hold office for such a term as may be prescribed by the central government and shall not be eligible for reappointment, provided that no Chief Information Commissioner shall hold the office as such after he has attained the age of 65 years. Section 13(1) of RT Act 2005. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, invoices for articles or stocks issued by depot to indenting officers will be consecutively numbered in dash series. It is the annual series commencing with the serial number 1 from 1st of April in each year. Rule 285 of Postal Volume 2. As per CSMA rules, replacement of hearing aids may be permitted after how many years? It is 5 years. As per this OM dated 1/12/2020. As per GFR 2017, all losses above value of dash due to suspected fire, theft, fraud, etc. shall be invariably reported to police for investigation as early as possible. It is 5,000 rupees. It should be reported. Rule 34 of GFR. As per FHB Volume 1, what is the major head of account for interest receipts? It is 0049, Rule 70 of Chapter 3 of FHB Volume 1. As per FHB Volume 2, BNPL customer contract is applicable for what period? It is for 3 years. Rule 22B of FHB Volume 2. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division to purchase per annum furniture and fittings for divisional office? In his division, it is 30,000. Rule 2D of SFP. What is the financial power of the head of the postal division for advertisement charges for calling tenders for mail contracts, buildings, etc., and advertisements of products, services, and initiatives of the department? It is up to 5,000 in each case through DAVP. This is given from the Rule 3(1) of Schedule 3 of Financial Powers of Divisional Head. The contribution amount to be contributed with government in SDBS of GDS was 200 rupees per month. How much contribution was made to be made by the GDS? Answer is were not required to make any contribution. Which of the following is a criteria for age limit of son for dependency for purposes availing medical facilities under CGHS and CSMA rules 1944? The answer is till he starts earning or attains the age of 25 years, whichever is earlier. This is from point 1A of section 4 of medical attendance rules. As per classification and inventory of stock under Postal Manual Volume 2, plant and machinery is classed in which of the following? It is dead stock. That is as per Rule 269B of Postal Manual Volume 2. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, for posting of registered newspapers, the Office of Posting prepares fortnightly bills in which form? MS 98 as per Rule 20 of FHB Volume 2. When a central government employees group insurance scheme 1980 notified, it was on 1/11/1980. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, bags should be entered in the space form of stock registered dash in which the in the office which have been authorized by the head of the circle to maintain it. It is SK1A as per Rule 272 of Postal Manual Volume 2. As per FHB Volume 2 in Book Now Pay Later, bulk customer is defined as anyone who provides 10,000 worth of speed post business or business post or combination of both in calendar month at a speed post booking office. It is as per Rule 22A of FHB Volume 2. If the length of qualifying service is 5 years or more but less than 20 years, then what is the rate of death gratuity? It is 12 times of emolument as per Rule 51B of CCS Pension Rules 1972. What is the amount of scholarship granted to SC/ST employees for departmental examination for promotion to the posts of Postal Assistant, Sorting Assistant, Sorters and other similar cadres? It is 900 rupees as per this OM. As per GFR 2017, the performance security should be of what percentage value of the contract as per this, as specified in the bid document? It is 5% to 10%. Rule 171 of GFR. As per FHB Volume 2, what is the fee for applying for a new license of franking machine is? It is 375 rupees as per Rule 21 of FHB Volume 2. Which rule in GFR 2017 discusses about competition for design of symbols and logos? It is 196. As per 431 of Postal Manual Volume 2, which is the standard form prescribed for revised agreement to be executed by contractors for conveyance of mails by motor vehicles? It is M51. This is as per Rule 431 of Postal Manual Volume 2. The answer is B. As per which rule of GFR, purchase of goods up to value of 25,000 only on each occasion may be made without inviting quotation or bids on the basis of certificate to be recorded by the competent authority? It is Rule 154 of GFR. As per FHB Volume 2, what is the maximum recharge amount of minimum recharge amount for franking machine? It is 2,000 rupees. Rule 21C of FHB Volume 2. What is the amount of financial assistance given to the departmental employee in case of death due to terrorist activity, dacoits while on duty? It is 75,000 as per this OM dated 18/9/2020. As per FHB Volume 2, renewal fee for expired license for franking machine is, it is 475 rupees as per Rule 21 of FHB Volume 2. As per which rule of GFR 2017, it is mandatory for all ministries, departments of central government to publish their tender inquiries on CPP portal? That is 159.1. Okay. Next, what is the rate of monthly contribution to CGHS for employees drawing pay in the pay level 13? It is at 1,000 rupees as per CGHS guidelines. Which rule in GFR discusses about procurement of non-consulting services by nomination? It is 204. As per FHB Volume 2, franking machine license is valid for which period? It is 5 years after date of license generation. Request as per Rule 21(8)C of FHB Volume 2. As per FHB Volume 2, a stock register for all varieties of forms should be maintained by all post offices in the form. It is SK1B as per Rule 275 of Volume 2. Central government pensioners residing in non-CGHS areas can avail which of the following? The answer is fixed medical allowance at the rate of 1,000 per month. I think in the key it is given as A. You have to check. It is as per this OM numbers 19/7/2017. Which rule in GFR 2017 gives details of Code of Integrity? It is Rule 175(1). Which rule in GFR discusses about delegation of financial powers? It is Rule 23 of GFR 2017. Central Government Employee Group Insurance Scheme 1980 came into force in the forenoon of which date? It is 1/1/1982. Who was supposed to bear the cost of preparation of digitized cards and also annual service charges of accounts enrolled Gramin Dak Sevaks in the Service Discharge Benefit Scheme? It is the Department of Posts as per Rule 15 of SDBS. Which rule in GFR 2017 talks about buyback offer? It is 176. As per GFR 2017, amount of bid security should ordinarily range between what percentage of the estimated value of goods to be procured? It is 2 to 5% as per 170 of GFR. As per Postal Manual Volume 2, articles of stock are indented for the supply of which has been sanctioned by the head of the circle will be received direct from the depot with an invoice form. It is SK3 Rule 282 of Postal Manual Volume 2, containing a description of articles. Which rule in GFR discusses about miscellaneous demands? It is Rule 17. So this is these are the 150 questions in paper 2 of Inspector Post Examination for the year 2024. Thank you. Subscribe to Career Post.